Welcome to Expert Crypto. Going to be going over some very great projects, some very good altcoins. All of these have lots of potential. I'm invested in every single one of them. These are some top secret gems. You're definitely going to hear about every single one. And this is a safe channel. We go over great projects. I'm not shilling or selling you guys anything. And I'll tell you when to buy it. I'll tell you exactly when you guys should sell it. This isn't anything that I'm just going to give you guys some random project that is very useless and just not tell you guys when to buy into it and stuff along those lines. So let's get into it. All right. So we see Bitcoin at 56,000. That is a great sign. And everything's looking very bullish in the market. Everything's looking just like it should. This is a great time to be in crypto, guys. Great time to be in crypto right now. There's going to be a very big pump. You guys see Ethereum's up 10%. It's really undervalued just because of the dip that it had. And you guys are going to see the ETH network expand probably by the next 5 to 6 months. A lot of these gas fees are going to be a lot lower. They just came out with something on that. That's why they are going up in price. And let's get into the first coin we're going to be talking about, which is a DeFi solutions. It's for smaller banking. It's ERSDL, Federal Reserve. I've talked about them many times. This is one of the safest investments that I've ever talked about, just because of what they do. I believe all of these are safe. Okay, so this one is exactly a smaller U.S. Treasury type of bank that's chartered towards non-bank lenders in need of greater liquidity. And if you don't know what that means, it's basically a bank through crypto that's going to be allowing these other types of people that can't get these large banks to give them money. They're going to be able to give them money through their program. It's in the DeFi industry. Very bullish on DeFi. DeFi is just an amazing thing. A lot of these projects I'm going to be talking about today are DeFi oriented, so be prepared for that. But I really do not see this not becoming at least $10. Yeah, I would say $10 minimum, guys. It really could go to $20, $30, $40 in the future. Long-term hold a year or two from now, you guys will see this thing be absolutely giant. $10 ERSDL is definitely going to happen. I'm going to show you guys their website a little bit. And $10 from here would be around a 12x, and I could see that happening by the end of the year. And there's just so much positive stuff I could say about ERSDL, and I have in the past. If you're new here, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I have a lot of other projects as well, but these are just, I'm probably gonna go through 7 in this video that are absolutely amazing and are completely safe. Most of them are going to be around the mid cap level. Just throwing that out there. Mid caps are very safe, guys. So how it works, you guys are able to create an account, participate today. It's very easy. This is why I'm showing you guys this. It's very easy to use this. And if you have something that's easy to use, I guarantee you that this will be big in the future, just because you need to have something that's easy to use. You need to have a product that is feasible for most people, and it is. Okay, so you participate today, qualified to access liquidity, track everything on your dashboard, integrate and report. And their team is absolutely phenomenal too. They have a lot of experience with the exact banking industry as well. They have a lot of people from large banks, and you have to throw this into the equation is, why would these people switch into a crypto company from large banks? Why are they going into the centralized finance industry into the decentralized finance? And that's a problem that is going to arise, because all these people see the potential in decentralization and this one company. So a $10 ERSDL is very easy, guys. It's a very easy one. And the next one I'm going to be talking about is Everest, or ID. And this one is definitely going to be on my list as well. I definitely see these first two going into the top 40 market cap. That's very feasible. That's very easy for these two to get to that point. And if you really do not understand why I'm saying that, it's just common tokenomics, common crypto know-how. And when you see these types of projects that are just so undervalued, and you could just tell that they're going to go to at least top 50 to top 40, but I do see these two going to the top 40 very easily. So ID is a global banking platform, DeFi, and it's going to be in a lot of other industries. So it's going to have a lot of chances to get revenue in these different types of industries, guys. This is not something that's only pulling revenue from one or two things. It's going to be in banks. It's going to be in e-government. It's going to be in DEXs. They're going to have a decentralized exchange through them as well. They're going to have health. They're going to have humanitarian and gaming. So this is just a all-in-one type of platform, and it's extremely undervalued, guys. This is everything they're going to be in. Their technology is absolutely phenomenal. Their chain, their wallet, their ID, like it's just completely undervalued. So that's going to be my second one. And you guys really need to diversify your portfolios into these great projects. There's so many projects out there that are absolutely phenomenal. You're going to see 20, 30 projects this year at least pull off a 50x from today's date. So just throwing that out. There's gonna be multiple projects. This isn't just a meme coin 50x. These projects are going to be big in the future. I would not suggest meme coins, guys. Just throwing that out there. Safe Moon was a rug pull. If you guys did not hear about that, I'll talk about that later. All right, next one I'm going to be going over is HTR. And HDR is an easy, it really could be around $40 to $50 by the next year or two. And I really say that with faith. You guys know ADA. You guys have all heard of Cardona, whatever you want to call it. But this is basically the same type of system that ADA has. They're able to do instant transactions, offer zero fees through their site and through their platform. And I really do see this is going to be very, very, very large in the future. It did take a dip recently, so if you were able to acquire some more, I would honestly be able to safely say that you guys can buy these right now. I do not see dips coming anytime soon for any of these. And it's a simplified smart contracts system. That's basically what ADA is, and they're doing more than that, but they are working on multiple projects. HDR is as of right now, and $40 to $50 HDR, like I said, if you wait 2 years, I can promise you that that's going to be very easy. Maybe even in a year, we'll have to see. But they have native tokens, they have projects building through it, and they have the also the HDR DEX swap, which is going to be big, and they have a Chrome extension wallet that's coming soon, and they also have side DAGs and NFT support. And I've talked about them quite a lot, but I just can't stop talking about them because it's just something that's extremely undervalued right now. And you guys are definitely going to see a lot of support for HDR and their entire system that they're going through. So I just want to throw that one into the mix for sure. And I'm going to be going through Jupiter. I've talked about Jupiter quite a lot. It's a very small cap, and I believe we were talking about it for the past week or two. But this one is definitely one that I definitely see probably pulling off around the 30 to 40x by the end of the year, if not around the 20x conservatively. And this is because Jupiter is going to be in the LIDA NFT market type of place, and they're not just going to be doing that. They have a lot of stuff coming out in the future. Their roadmap is absolutely amazing. In the next 3 weeks, you guys are going to see Jupiter come out with a lot of information, a lot of events that are coming up. They actually have 3 big events coming up in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm going to get into those real quick. But definitely very bullish on Jupiter. They have some amazing partners. Their roadmap's amazing, and there's just nothing not to like about them, especially because they're at 16 million market cap. That's just a great thing to find, a great thing to know about Jupiter. And so the roadmap you see down here, all of these things are going to be coming out in the future, and this is quite a lot. All right, this is quite a lot of great information that's coming out in the future. You guys could check this out on their site. But what's coming out for Jupiter is the Metis web app launch is coming the first week of May, and they also have the LIDA NFT market launch coming out at the end of April, and the Metis iOS app launch coming the second week of May. And you're gonna see this probably go up 50 to 100% just from this news. And they do have quite a lot of other news that's going to be coming out. As you guys can see, this is just 3 or 2 of the things that they have on their roadmap that are coming out. They have a lot more coming out in the future, and they do have a lot of partners that I believe that they're going to be able to partner with in the next couple months. I believe they might be partnering with a large large Cosmos type of ecosystem, but we'll need to see about that. I heard about that. Just saying, if that happens, that will be very big. All right, so next one is going to be IGG. This is a gaming platform. This is a gaming industry type of platform, and I really do see this thing pulling off considerably. I have talked about them quite a lot, and I think I've only mentioned a couple times, but I am very, very bullish on them. They just launched their dual token system staking to earn orbs, which is, you guys can earn quite a lot through staking them, and I would suggest that if you're not already. And this kind of reminds me of VRA in 2020. I'm just going to throw that out there because it has a lot of similar characteristics. And this is one of these projects where I have a very good feeling about their team, their tokenomics, and also their use case. And when those things add together, that's when you normally see lots of growth. You guys have to look at every single one of those things in order to evaluate a certain token. And I'm gonna show you their website right now. They're in the competitive gaming type of industry, and you guys know gaming is going up 250% each year. So with something going up 250% each year, the industry that they're in, that's some great growth for anything that's in that industry, first of all. But this is a very undervalued small type of project in that industry as well. So you're going to see more than at least a 250% growth every year with them. And I really do see them pulling off around a 20 to a 30x by the end of the year. But I really do see them almost comparing to VRA. But I'll get into VRA actually right now. But let me get into some more things about IGG first of all. So their stage will commence in the next few weeks. We will give access to our partners such as Terra, Virtua, and Polygon to create tournaments going forward. The third and final stage, TCM V3, will see the full public release of the feature, giving everyone the ability to create tournaments and distribute cryptos, not just ERC20 tokens as prizes. This week we will be finalizing testing so the TCM will be able to successfully use NFTs as prizes along with the whitelisted cryptos. The true value of IGG's Galaxy competitive gaming infrastructure will be realized once brands and independent tournaments and organizers are free to utilize, and that is very true. They came out with this not too long ago. You have to understand they are very, very small right now. They have a Polygon and possibly a Cosmos type of partnership coming, but they do have the Polygon. So if you guys do not know what Polygon is, that is MAC. They had a drastic run up. They're very undervalued still. But they also have Terra Virtua also as a partner, and something that's as small as they are, to have a partner like that is very great to see. So I'm going to get into VRA next. You guys always love when I talk about VRA, and I love them as well. I've been an early investor since 2020. There's nothing really much more to say about VRA. These are top secret, guys. Not really. I'm sharing them with you guys, okay? But these are only for my fans. These are only for the community that we're in. But all of these have the ability to go at least above a 10x this year. That's being extremely conservative, most likely a 20 to 30x, maybe even a 40x with one of them I'm going to talk about. But so VRA is very, very bullish, especially with the dip that it's had. You guys bought into VRA, especially on this dip. I was telling you guys this was a 38-cent VRA or under that. You guys are not going to see that for quite a while. You're not going to see that ever again. VRA is in the esports industry and also the video streaming and gaming type of industry, which has been very, very big. And they're doing some things that other companies in this industry are not doing. And you guys have to understand that this is one that you can stake as well. You guys can get around 20% through staking them, which is very smart if you guys want to hold them long term, which I suggest you do. And they did take that dip, as you guys see, and they back pretty quickly, but there is some important information that I need to go over about them, especially with their 3-month social activities. And you guys can see their 3-month social activities. Look how much they have gone up. They've gone up over 1,000%, over 1,300% in the past 3 months with their social activities. And you have to take into consideration that probably would relate back into a 10x at least, or a 13x minimum from those social activities going up that high. And you need to understand that this is just one of these things where you can relate through this information on how successful they are, how much revenue they're bringing in. And it's great that you're able to find this type of stuff online, which most companies are not. So that's a great thing to see, guys. All right, so Orion Chain, I talked about Orion Chain multiple times, and their studio is here, guys. They released their smart contracts or Cosmos-based ecosystem. They're in the DeFi industry, and they're very, very undervalued as of right now. They do have a fully diluted market cap of around 3 billion. That's what's scaring most people off, but they have a token burning event coming. They have like 3 or 4 of them, I believe, this year that are yet to come, and this is gonna make I believe the token supply cut in half, which is gonna help a lot with the growth of it, and they do have some more coming out in the future. So don't be afraid with the fully diluted market cap of ORAI. This one is definitely one of my favorite DeFi projects that I've seen so far this year. That's under probably, I would say, 40 million or 50 million. And they have a lot of stuff coming up in the future, guys. They're AI-powered Oracle and ecosystems for blockchain. AI is going to be very big. You guys have seen these AI projects take off. You've seen these Oracle systems take off, and they're in both of them. So that's just a plus. And I don't see them not being able to pull off at least a 10 to 20x by the end of the year. That's just because of their fully diluted market cap scaring off of some people, or whatever you want to say. And then I see them also being able to follow through with their roadmap, which their roadmap is absolutely insane. And let's look at what they're offering as well. I'll go through each one very quickly. So it's AI Oracle, AI Marketplace, AI Ecosystem, staking and earning, test case, and then the Orion DAO. Those things are very, very good for you guys to understand, and their team is absolutely amazing. And as you guys can see, they're partners with Ocean Protocol, Rikisoft, and Cardi Chain. KAI has an amazing ecosystem. This is why I am mainly bullish on them, because Ocean and Cardi Chain are partners with them as well. That's another thing that when you see that, it's definitely going to be something very big in the future, especially with what they're doing. And so they are introducing the Orion Chain Studio, which I talked about earlier, but they're building the next generation of AI smart contracts on Orion Chain. This came out April 20th, which was yesterday. So this is why you guys see this pump. I talked about this yesterday as well. And this is going to be very big in the future. I think this is just the beginning of their pump, and I would maybe wait for this to reconsolidate, but they could really just take off from here. And those are just the 7 I'm going to talk about in today's video. So that's going to be really it for that one. And let me get into exactly some more details on. You guys want me to go over Octa, because Octa is up quite a lot. Octa has been up for the past couple days that it's been out. I believe it's been up around 400%. I'll need to check that real quick, but it was up around 400%. Oh, it's up 38% today, but the past 7 days, it's up over 607 or 605%. And I've been talking about them ever since they came out. Not gonna lie about that one. You guys are up a sizable amount. If you listen to that one, just gonna say. This was one that I kind of had a feeling was going to be big before it came out. I got some news on that one. I had some friends who were involved with Octa, not going to say who, but they got some great all right, yeah, sorry, I was looking at something, but yeah, they got some great intel on this one, up 605%. That's a great thing to see. But the thing with Octa is I believe it's a little bit over pumped right now, just because their working product isn't fully implemented. It's not fully out yet, and they have a lot of stuff to learn over. Definitely take your profits from this one. Any type of coin that you see pump 600% in a week, you're up 600% on a week on it. You guys really need to make sure to take your profits and always play it safe. You'd rather play it safe than definitely lose out on those gains. And there's a lot of other products you guys can invest in profits in a small cap type of project. I advise you guys to take those profits and put them in mid cap or a high cap that has a lot of potential, or you guys keep them in that small cap, but that's you're running a risk of, if there's a market dip, you see these small caps go down quite a lot. You see basically everything go down quite a lot, or you could put them into stable coins, which is also smart. But you guys can look at my tutorials on that. So Okta is one of these companies that just came out in the past week. You've seen a lot of companies come out in the past month or two, especially with these IDOs. And it's a smart contract driven community thinking of its holders. And a lot of things for their smart contract that I like, guys. Their smart contract is very, very well audited and well put together. I've looked through that quite a lot, and that's one of the things that made me be so bullish on them from the start. So transactions are locked to liquidity forever, resulting in less circulating Okta, increasing the price of value. So that is very big. Their tokenomics right here is something that's going to drive up the price. It's something that's not going to drive down the price, but only drive it up. And that's another thing that made me extremely bullish on them. And as you guys can see, they are up 605% due to this first page, and there's a lot more that I'll go over. So rewards to holders: for every transaction there is a tax of 8%. Is locked forever. 4% is transferred to the holders, and in all transactions 4% is sent to liquidity, reducing the total supply of Okta and also contributing for price increase. After successfully launching Okta, 50% of the supply has been burned. Transactions occur, the less Okta there is in circulation. 50% was burned. You do not see a lot of companies doing that, so that's a plus, guys. That's a great thing to see. A lot of these companies will have their team hold 50%. They'll have their team hold 60%. Maybe more than that. When you guys see a team that holds over 50% of the supply, that is a red flag. That is a they could just dump all of it and cut my profits at 50%. Just saying, safe moon. So the total supply is a lot, guys. You guys don't like to see the supply with that big of a number, but just pretend it's smaller. Divide that by half, and then divide it by like half or whatever again, just because you guys know that these token burning events through transaction fees will be big. And their smart contract address right here, their roadmap is going to be very very bullish in my opinion. They have partnerships. I believe they're going to be partnering with a top 20 company. I'm not going to say who it is just in case it's not who I think it is, but I have heard of that. And it could be possible. Okay, sometimes these partnerships might happen in the quarter after or the quarter before. It's just they're trying to finalize and get how they're going to release it out to the public, how they can get the most hype. That's what a lot of companies need to do. They need marketing, guys, and that's one of the biggest things. So their phase 2 is going to be listing on CoinGecko, listing on CoinMarketCap, smart contract audit, gather holders, white papers. Yeah, you guys should look through their white papers as well. Very bullish on their white papers. White bit listing, multi exchanges, partnerships, nice NFT marketplace, staking, more to come, more resources. That's what I'm saying. They're going to have a lot of hype in the third quarter, but their fourth quarter isn't too much. At NFT marketplace, there's a lot of NFT marketplaces. Everyone's trying to get in on that, and they really have to set something different apart from these other NFT marketplaces if they're going to want to survive in the NFT jungle of different marketplaces, because there's literally over like 100 different NFT marketplaces. Every single large platform and every single large ecosystem has around like 10 to 20 different platforms for NFTs. Everyone wants to get their hands dirty, guys, but it will be very big in the future. You guys are going to see NFTs have a complete run up from where they're at right now, and that is only due to because just the tip of the iceberg is really out for NFTs. They haven't gotten into barely any industries. All they are in right now is basically art and a few other things, but mainly art, guys. Art is not going to be the biggest thing in the NFT industry, just letting you guys know that. And speaking of art, I'm going to talk about DART, which is art insurance. So the art insurance in crypto, they're up 135% today. I talked about them when they came out off the IDO, and they had a major sell-off, and they stayed stagnant for quite a bit. But people are really looking at this one as a big investment. I believe Crypto Banter did a stream, and he kind of shilled this one out, and this is why it's pumped up so much today. You guys see what YouTubers have the to do. They can just pump these things up, and I did buy it while I was watching him. If you guys watch Crypto Banter, I really do like him quite a lot. He has a great show going on, but yes, this pumped up due to him, so I bought that mentioned it just because I know the power he has to pump up stuff, especially like that. But I'm not the biggest fan on the art insurance, but it would be a good long-term hold. I do see it probably pulling off a 5 to 10x by the end of the year. We'll have to see because they're the only one in the industry that is doing it. So you guys want me to go over Trias as well. I'm still bullish on Trias. This is a smaller cap one, and it's around 6 million. You have to be very, very careful with this. This is just a very dangerous investment around 6 million. You have to be cautious with this, but they do have a lot of good partnerships. They have a lot of good stuff that they have released, but yet again, they are going to be, I'll show you exactly their website and go through them just so you guys can understand them, because a lot of you might not. But Trias is really trying to solve quite a lot of important issues, and they have a lot of partnerships that are in the process, and they actually have a few that have already been made. But basically, they're trustworthy and reliable intelligence or AI systems. They're going to be able to be compatible with non-native applications and smart contracts. And smart contracts are basically the backbone of crypto, guys. Smart contract companies, you guys have seen how successful they are. And for this one to be at 6 million and have the sort of partnerships that it already does and that are going to be in the future it's pretty undervalued. It's very undervalued in my opinion. But yeah, like I said about this, it's very undervalued in my opinion. But yet again, it is a micro cap. It's under around 10 million. You have to be careful. You don't know really what has went into it. You guys have seen $100 million companies come out with fake news or whatever. I'm just warning you guys just in case. I like to protect myself. I mean, it could be a very big future, but trying to protect myself. All right, so I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. I went over some top secret altcoins, and I really suggest you guys take into consideration those, and they're very great buys. A lot of them are extremely undervalued, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is going to be the end of the stream, and hit the like button, subscribe, and goodbye, guys.